Shireman, Brown, and Garza, three of them have never started a playoff game.
Yeah, but the three of them have started games this year, so this whole
series returning in game 4 and then leading the team to game 5 and 6 wins, both here and back at home. Jaylen Brown's the first rebound. Get it up ahead for the talented rookie. B.J. Edgecomer takes it coast to coast.
And that's when he first basket.
Number 77 in his first game 7 at just 20 years old has been a huge litmus for this Celtics. As White missed the 3, the struggles from the outside continuing for Derek White, and a blocking foul is going to be called on Garza.
coaches take risks. This is game 7. No Jason Tatum. This is a lineup that Nick Nurse.
Possessions have been 3 threes. They know what they have to do. Take advantage of the situation.
Paul George attacks and recovering now defensively as Brown goes to work. And nobody was home, out of bounds.
I think that's the delay of game.
It is a delay.
That
demonstrative
road. 6-0 run here to start this game.
Back down Embiid, outside Edgecombe. George. Oubre wasn't ready for it. It's a turnover. Boston on the run with White. Looking to get on the board with Brown. Good defense by George. Get it up ahead. Embiid knocked away by Harper. Shireman. And a foul is called.
Those are the plays you have to make when it's a game 7. You can leave no stone unturned.
And that's out of bounds off of Brown.
Whole nother level.
Tyrese Maxey averaging 26.3 points per game in this series on 44% from the floor, playing in his third game 7. Bounce it for Edgecombe, and it's in the game 2 win here at TD Garden. His communication with Shireman and White. Boston still just trying to get on the board here in game 7. Shireman outside, 4 to shoot. White lets it fly.
That's a desperation shot by White.
Maxey doesn't have the response. Embiid couldn't corral it. Brown knocks it up in the air. Numbers the other way if they hurry. It's Harper on the outside. And now Numbers back the other way. Embiid on his high horse. Bounces it for Maxey.
And get some easy ones before the Celtics can settle up defensively.
Brown pulls. And he missed the pull-up to check in next dead ball. And expect a heavy diet of him offensively here tonight. Oubre. But Derek White, who has really struggled shooting the ball, but he's talked about remaining confident, doing all the little things. Oh, he nearly traveled, but he won. Jason Tatum had 51 points, a Game 7 record in the NBA, to help his team advance past the Sixers again. Harper checks out for Pritchard.
A little chippiness going on here early on, Jamal.
Game 7.
1 for 7 start for the Celtics, a 1 for 5 3-point start, as the Celtics have really started the last 2. Third turnover already here for Philadelphia. 2 turnovers against Boston, make it 3.
Themselves between Pritchard and Garza.
2-man game, Maxey and Embiid. Bounce it, Oubre behind the defense. Double figures for the 76ers. Can Brown find an easy look? Pritchard was a star in game 4 on the road, and he gets right to the rack.
Score big, Jamal.
He's going to have to. He is their second best scoring option as Embiid gets fouled.
This match on Shireman. Back him down. Double comes. Embiid looks for the open man. Oubre extra. Edgecombe with another 3. And it's in and out. To it. Full rotation for the 76ers. They've got 7 assists on 7 made field goals. Boston playing without Jason Tatum, but they do have Peyton Pritchard take advantage with Maxey. Garza's playing with 2 fouls. He's still in the game against Embiid. Embiid wants to go to work. Right at Garza. Inside Oubre.
I get behind the defense, get a basket.
Joel Embiid is 0-3 in game 7s in his career as Garza flings it a little 4 assists in the first 6 minutes.
Oh, what a pass.
And now Oubre couldn't finish it. And Joe Mazzulla, Celtics head coach, has said it's been the stupid ones, the silly ones at the 80-foot mark near midcourt that have taken him out of games. Pritchard looking outside for White. Deep 3 is up and down.
Really struggled in this series.
That was Peyton Pritchard with the snake dribble with Embiid in the drop coverage to have the lane to pass it to him.
I really don't, because he can get that shot anytime he wants.
Brown still looking for his rhythm, and he finds
their first possession.
Maxey outside Oubre. Good look, but he can't hit the 3. On the board, out there with Pritchard, Tata, White, and Shireman. Brown pulls. And he's fouled by Cold and waved him off. Said, no, I'm good. I can stay on the floor. See how much trust he truly has on him. Number 1. We saw him do it after Tatum got hurt last year when he tore the Achilles in that loss at Madison Square Garden. Boston came back here. They're 32-0 and leading 3-1 in the series. The Sixers are 0-18. They can make some history tonight. Embiid can't hit the three. Reload now with Pritchard, 10 to shoot. Calling for the screen. White will use it. White will step in. It's an offensive foul, and that'll.
Now he potentially going to pick up another one right here trying to guard Embiid.
Double being shown by Hauser. Embiid still goes right to work with the fade for two.
So do you double, Reg? What do you do?
They are doubling. He's picking them apart.
And now Maxey on the run with numbers. Bounce it. Edgecombe, who can fly inside for two. Back up to a 10-point lead. Philly led by as many as 11 early on. Brown, attack and slam.
Aggressive. He knows he has to set the tone. Rotate him out there. Give your teammates confidence by going to the basket.
Maxey floats it in. Assists. He and Embiid have a combined 10 assists in the first 9 minutes. It's White.
Two full high screening roll, and you chuck. I like the threes when they penetrate, get into the paint, collapse.
When you add it all up, players on both these rosters have been in a combined 45 Game 7s, 45. Jaylen Brown leads the way with 8, and this will be Tyrese Maxey.
Looks real comfortable early. Both of you guys played in 5 of these. What is it about getting ready for the game as Walsh fires and comes up?
Now in the Game 7, every possession matters. Every loose ball, miss free throws, miss assignment.
To balance that and still be productive and be free on the court.
Again, if you're just joining us, no Jason Tatum, but Coach has said he's found his joy in playing again. And on his 36th birthday, he has it knocked away. Pritchard on the run. Walsh, the open man. He'll tee it up.
Handed a superstar like Tatum.
He caught it in his wheelhouse anyway. That's where he wants to be.
George, not that time. Tatum with a screen. Pritchard, love it. Tatum does the
rim. Nice find there by Pritchard.
But you see a clear message, Reg, by the Celtics.
Third assist for Pritchard. 14-second difference between the clocks. Embiid right into Tatum, and he
killed that big like Reg.
Look at all his catches, though. They're right at the free throw line.
Yeah. Incredible moments. End of clock. 4 seconds. Pritchard drives on George. Stops on a dime. Lost the basketball, and he won't get a shot off. The Sixers first quarter here in Game 7. Hugo Gonzalez has played just 6 minutes in the series, but is in there to start the second for Boston, the 20-year-old rookie from Spain. Derek White on the bounce. Stop, and a foul's going to be called on Drummond.
Back to the bench.
Tyrese is just laughing it off. Meanwhile, we talked to Joe Mazzulla before the game, and he said something interesting. Zora Stevenson at 1 through 6, but he said, just because we score the first 2 points doesn't mean we're going to win the game. Case in point, he said Game 5, when they were up at home by 13 in the third.
Year when in that Knicks series, in those games 1 and 2, when they were up big, and the Knicks
4 minutes away from ending the series in Game 5. The defense from Gonzalez. Maxey on the second effort. Tough fader goes down.
This is great D. Better. Oh.
That's why I said defense is overrated when I was playing Reg.
With Andre Drummond and Quentin Grimes out there with Maxey and George. White, Pritchard, Kata, Hauser, and Gonzalez, the 5 for Boston. White on the attack, stop on a dime and float it in.
But it's less ISO, Reg. They're going side to side and then attacking, so they're getting cleaner looks.
Joe Mazzulla said our defense will go offense, and it is.
Tatum came back.
White with it. Harder. Maxey with 7 to shoot. Fend off. Bounce. Edwards, no space. 2 to shoot. Edwards, tough one. Doesn't go. White thought about it. Now it's Kata on the outside. Oh, the drive, and Kata.
Play right there.
It was the fake. He faked out Andre Drummond.
Got some energy. They've attacked the basket, already matching their paint points from the first quarter here in the second, as George is fouled on the outside by Derek. Philly looking to regulate a little bit here. With Embiid still on the bench, it's George on the face-up. George will try. Nice. The crowd momentarily. White, a lot of movement, a lot of energy. Looking back for Kata. Instead, White's going to take. Can't make it. Embiid his return, but his minutes have been valuable as Maxey floats it up with short.
That looked like a Noah Eagle type of shot. And a little flip up right there.
Yeah, it was just because I was so small.
That was crafty.
It's Pritchard on the outside against George. Off the screen. Snakes his way through. Pritchard, bounce it. Kata, the patience and the slam.
And better finish.
5 assists now for Pritchard. Step back, Edgecombe, well short. It doesn't look like he's going to take it. Maxey in for Grimes. Quick trigger. In.
Queta.
Shield. Shovel. Oh, Queta is fouled before the shot.
On the floor.
Delay of game warning against Philly. So now each team with a delay of game warning. Oubre and the rookie Edgecombe. Pritchard. An array of moves. Cross on Embiid. Pump. Second time. Floated up. Pump.
He knows how to get a bucket.
10-2 run. Embiid outside Oubre. Open look. Embiid on Gonzalez. Oh, in between two. A wild attempt. A chance to make it a one-possession game here for Boston. It's White. The three.
5 of 8 from the field. 16 for White.
And the Celtics are doing this with no Brown on the court and Tatum out.
Offensive foul.
Oubre takes it.
Man, his energy.
But they're doing this, no Jaylen Brown.
A chance to tie or take their first lead of Game 7. White is fouled by Oubre.
Put him in the chance to get a Game 7 in your building.
Pritchard escapes. Boston lead.
Simplified the game. They were just putting pick and roll and go to work.
Embiid can't respond. Grimes.
My bad about the block out that allowed Grimes to come all the way in and get that offensive rebound.
One on Shireman. Third team foul against Boston. Embiid, since coming back in, quiet. After that roaring opening quarter. Maxey, and a foul's going to go on Gonzalez. Jaylen Brown will check in. Hugo Gonzalez, look, he might just be 20 years old, but he played for Real Madrid, one of the top clubs in the entire world. Oh, Grimes! Quentin Grimes to go back in front by 1. Now it's Pritchard again. Looking to shield on Grimes. Spin, step back. Pritchard just in and out. Got hit in the face. 4 on 5. Edgecombe loads it up and sticks a 3.
Game 2 here.
Became the youngest player in NBA history to have a playoff game of second quarter in a crowd. Squeezes through. Brown has to fire and buries it.
To try to get one with Jaylen Brown knocking down a big one.
Embiid, and he goes through the contender deal where he has really provided a pop defensively and with his. Embiid's going to always hear it here in Boston.
I'm tired of losing to him.
5 minutes to play in the second. Brown drive, kick, White, the hot hand. Doesn't stay that
Right at him, fresh meat.
Skip it for Pritchard, 6 to shoot on Edgecombe. Off the screen, Pritchard. Oh, the head fake, he couldn't squeeze it.
Celtics are already back in this game and have momentum.
That was a dangerous pass. Gonzalez included the 2023 Boston series in which Tatum had 51 points in this building.
Pass forward while being in the bonus, and the Celtics are saying, you know what, we're going to keep your main guys in action.
His defensive rebounding was arguably the best of his career since coming back from the Achilles.
And also leading this team in assists as well.
Double watch. Now it's Brown on Barlow. Wants to go to work. Brown spin. Brown scores. Maxey in the paint. The open man is Edgecombe. Can't hit on that 3 to work with for White. Spin on Barlow. White all the way to the rim. Couldn't get it to go with the right.
Got numbers.
Grimes. Oh, the fake. Grimes. Wild attempt. No. Embiid the board and finish. Point trail by 15. They have gotten this thing rolling in Game 7.
The bargain, yeah, he's doing just that right now.
And so the other thing Joe Mazzulla said before Game 6 is he told Derek if we were going to go round out the 5.
That's in help. And trying to guard Embiid.
And that's not going to work, but he does get the miss from Embiid.
That's a fortunate miss.
Hauser, 3-ball. Money!
We're coming off a transition or multiple passes.
Embiid lost it. Grimes did it. Oh, he went for the body. And White comes up with a block. 7 to shoot. Outside George. He's going to have to let it fly. And he finds the bottom.
54% in this series. That's a huge 3.
Gonzalez looking for the answer. Not there. Shireman the offensive rebound. Gonzalez the cut to Embiid, and he's fouled. And the line for the first time, 7th and 8th attempts of this first half for the Boston Celtics. It himself is currently at 13. DraftKings, the #1 sports book for live betting. To get in on the action, download the app and use promo off the bench for Boston, which is the best on the
2. He hasn't played a lot of minutes in this series.
He's fantastic guarding Joel Embiid in the post. And that's going to go the other. Has some blood potentially on his left wrist, bottom of the hand. Meanwhile, if he had been called for a defense. Brown looking to drive. Cross on George. Brown gets to the rim, but he can't finish. And Embiid is...
Band-Aid's not going to stay right there. Not on the palm of your hand.
Maybe a full bandage. 7 format since it began in 2003 in the first round. That year, the Detroit Pistons, the top seed, came back from 3-1 down on the... Embiid missing on that second. Oh, Queta to the rack. Bounce it. Embiid right into Queta. Maxey on the outside. Edge come in the corner. Can't hit the three. Hoser. That'll be a sigh of relief. No. Oh, Queta, number 3. Starting to pile up in this second quarter. 2 more coming in the second for Philly.
Time for them to get out.
Back-to-back get out.
I love when they're out because we get better food at halftime.
Oh, good point. That's
We're going right back.
I'm trying to...
White with Garza back out there. Will rise and hit the 3.
They'll get the shots. They just got to knock him down.
19 for White. Maxey a blur to the bucket. Had it. Now Maxey. Embiid going right at Garza with 7. 2 on the ball, and that's going to get themselves back into it, get the crowd involved. Embiid, jab, jumper, no.
2 for 1 if they want.
And they'll go for it. It's Brown. Oh! A shot. Maxey on Hauser. Maxey, step away, got it for 2. Up here, it's Brown with 4, up ahead, White with 3, drive with 2, White in traffic, got it back, trying to put it over the backboard.